Last video, we looked at what jobs are safe and what jobs are disappearing. But zoom out and something bigger comes into view. Because the future isn't just changing jobs, it's changing who works at all. Even the safe roles we talked about don't stay the same. They evolve, they shrink, they become more leveraged. So this isn't about finding a safe role and settling in. It's about seeing what's actually unfolding. In a world where machines do more, what's left for humans? For most of history, survival meant working. If you wanted income, you had to produce something. That connection is starting to break because machines aren't just assisting anymore. They produce, they write, they analyze, they build, they decide. And increasingly, they do it faster, cheaper, and at scale. So the focus shifts from, what job do you have? To, are you still needed in the system at all? In the future, work doesn't disappear. It reorganizes into 3 groups, not evenly distributed. At the top, the builders, the people who design, build, and direct the system. They create the technology. They allocate capital. They make decisions that scale. One person can move thousands. Then, the operators, the people who keep the real world running. Physical work, unpredictable environments, human interaction. Work that still matters, but faces increasing pressure from automation. And in between, the displaced, the roles that used to exist, but don't clearly belong anymore. Not fully replaced, not fully needed, just squeezed. And that middle is where most of the disruption concentrates. Here's what starts to change once you see the full picture. The system no longer relies on everyone working full-time, not because people don't want to contribute, but because production is separating from human effort. And when that happens, the economy begins to split. A smaller group creating massive value, a larger group competing for what remains. So, who works isn't just about employment. It's about relevance, leverage, position inside the system. Because the future doesn't reward effort the same way. It rewards direction, ownership, adaptability. So it comes down to this. Where do you fit in a system that needs fewer people to run? Because in the next video, we're going to break down exactly how to position yourself. So you're not competing with the system, you're operating with it. This isn't about fear, it's about clarity. Because once you see the system clearly, you can move differently inside it.